Chosen one, what you are about to hear is no coincidence, it is divine alignment at work in your life. This moment was destined, a sign that you are ready to step into the extraordinary purpose God has for you. If you felt lost, unsure, or burdened by life's challenges, know that this message will bring clarity, hope, and renewal. Stay with me until the end, for the truth revealed here is meant to transform your spirit and guide you toward a life of abundance and purpose. You are not here by chance. Out of billions of people, you were chosen to hear this divine revelation because there is something extraordinary waiting for you, a purpose that only you can fulfill. Every trial, every setback, and every unanswered question in your life has been preparing you for this very moment. The fact that you are here listening is evidence that God's hand is moving in your life. What you will gain today is not just knowledge, but a spiritual awakening. You will begin to understand the power and the purpose that have been working in your favor all along. Imagine your life filled with clarity, guided by divine wisdom, and fueled by a renewed sense of purpose. That is what awaits you as you embrace this journey. The transformation begins now. Chosen one, your life is not a series of random events. It is a masterpiece in progress, guided by a divine hand. Every challenge you faced, every triumph you celebrated, and every tear you've shed has been part of a greater plan designed uniquely for you. Sometimes, the journey may have felt confusing, even painful, but that was the refining process, like a diamond being shaped under immense pressure to reveal its brilliance. Think back to the moments in your life that felt overwhelming. Moments when you questioned your path or doubted your worth. Those times were not meant to break you, but to build you. Like a seed buried deep in the soil, you were planted in a dark place so that you could grow into something magnificent. God's plan for your life has always been about preparing you for greatness, even when you couldn't see it. Perhaps you felt like life has been a series of detours or delays. You might have thought, why me? Why now? But let me assure you, those detours were not a punishment, they were divine redirections. God was aligning you with the people, experiences, and opportunities necessary to fulfill your purpose. Every closed door was a sign that He had something better waiting for you, something beyond what you could imagine. Consider the caterpillar, which spends much of its life crawling on the ground, unable to see its true potential. Then comes the cocoon, a dark, isolating phase that feels like the end. But inside that cocoon, a miraculous transformation takes place, and the caterpillar emerges as a butterfly, soaring higher than it ever dreamed possible. Your journey is no different. The challenges you faced were your cocoon, preparing you for the moment you will spread your wings. You might wonder why certain events in your life happened the way they did. Why did you experience heartbreak? Why did you lose that opportunity? Why did you feel stuck when you were striving so hard? The answer lies in alignment. God is not only preparing your path, but also preparing you for that path. He knows that for you to step into your divine destiny, you must be equipped with wisdom, resilience, and faith. Every challenge was a lesson, and every lesson was a step closer to your breakthrough. Take a moment to reflect on the lessons you've learned. Perhaps you've discovered strength you didn't know you had. Maybe you've learned to trust God more deeply, or to let go of what no longer serves you. These lessons were not accidents. They were the foundation being laid for the incredible blessings that are on their way. God's alignment is perfect, even when it feels slow. Imagine an artist painting a masterpiece. At first, the canvas looks chaotic, with colors and shapes that don't seem to make sense. But as the artist continues, the picture begins to take form, revealing beauty and purpose in every stroke. That is your life, dear chosen one. You are God's masterpiece, and He is painting a picture that will leave you and everyone around you in awe. Sometimes the alignment requires patience. You may not understand why things happen when they do, but trust that everything is unfolding in divine timing. The universe is like a vast orchestra, with every note and every instrument coming together to create a symphony. You are a vital part of that symphony, and God is ensuring that everything aligns perfectly for the right moment. The process of alignment can feel like waiting in the dark, but remember that the stars shine brightest in the night. The pressure you've felt, the delays you've endured, and the questions you've carried have all been shaping you into someone ready to receive the abundance, renewal, and purpose that God has planned. Stay with me as we continue this journey. In the next part, we will explore how your life is on the brink of a divine encounter that will transform everything you know. But for now, remember, every step of your journey, even the difficult ones, has been a step toward the extraordinary life that is waiting for you. As we continue this journey of understanding divine alignment, let us dive deeper into the incredible truth that every moment of your life has been preparing you for something extraordinary. This is not a coincidence. It is divine orchestration. The challenges, heartbreaks, and moments of triumph you've experienced have been tools in God's hands, shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Think about a potter working with clay. At first, the clay is shapeless, raw, and ordinary. But in the hands of the master, it is molded, refined, and transformed into something beautiful and useful. The process may involve pressure, stretching, and even breaking down parts that don't fit, but the end result is a masterpiece. That is what God has been doing with you. Every struggle, every moment of doubt, was His way of refining you, removing what didn't serve your purpose, and preparing you for your destiny. You might have faced situations that felt unfair or unbearable, moments when you cried out asking, "Why me? Why now?" But let me remind you that those moments were not meant to destroy you. They were meant to strengthen you, to give you the tools and resilience you would need for the blessings ahead. A ship cannot sail smoothly without being tested in rough waters, and a tree cannot stand tall without its roots being deeply grounded. The same is true for you. Your challenges have given you strength and grounded you in faith, making you ready for the journey ahead. Let's take a closer look at the idea of timing and alignment. You may have felt that certain opportunities passed you by, or that your prayers went unanswered. But what if those delays were actually God's way of protecting you? Imagine planting a seed in the ground. No matter how much you water it, or how badly you want it to grow, the seed will only sprout when the time is right. If it sprouts too soon, it may not survive. God's timing is the same. He knows when you are truly ready to receive the blessings He has prepared for you. Sometimes, divine alignment requires a season of waiting, a period where it feels like nothing is happening. But in reality, that is when the most important work is being done. Consider the story of Joseph in the Bible. He was sold into slavery, falsely accused, and thrown into prison. For years, it seemed like his dreams were shattered. But behind the scenes, God was aligning everything perfectly. When the time was right, Joseph was elevated to a position of power, fulfilling the purpose he was destined for. Your story is no different. The waiting is not wasted time. It is preparation. Let me share with you another truth. The people and circumstances in your life are part of this alignment. Some relationships may have ended, and others may have been challenging. These experiences were not accidents. They were part of the process. God places people in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. The ones who left taught you valuable lessons, and the ones who stayed are there to walk with you into your destiny. Trust that every connection, whether joyful or painful, served a purpose in preparing you for what's next. You may have noticed moments of synchronicity in your life, those times when things seem to fall into place effortlessly. Perhaps you met the right person at the right time, or an opportunity appeared just when you needed it. These are not coincidences. They are signs of divine alignment. They are reminders that God is working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail to ensure that His plan for your life unfolds perfectly. Think about the power of alignment in nature. The sun rises and sets with precision. The seasons change without fail, and the stars follow their paths in the heavens. If God can align the universe with such perfection, how much more is He aligning your life? Every piece of your journey, every joy, every pain, every moment of uncertainty is part of a grand design that will lead you to your purpose. Chosen one, as you reflect on this truth, allow yourself to embrace the process. Trust that even in the moments of difficulty, God's hand is at work. The pressure you felt is not punishment. It is preparation. The waiting you've endured is not wasted. It is alignment. And the transformation you've been seeking is closer than you realize. Imagine standing at the threshold of a door, knowing that on the other side lies a moment so profound, so life-changing, that nothing will ever be the same. That is where you are right now. You are on the brink of a divine encounter, an extraordinary meeting with God that will unlock the purpose, abundance, and renewal you have been longing for. This moment has been written in the stars and etched into your destiny from the very beginning. This meeting is not like anything you've experienced before. It is the moment when all the pieces of your journey come together, when every challenge, every victory, and every unanswered question suddenly makes sense. It is as if a veil is lifted, and you see with clarity what God has been preparing for you all along. The weight you've been carrying, the doubts that have held you back, they begin to fade as the light of divine truth shines into your heart. Let me assure you, this encounter is not reserved for the extraordinary or the perfect. It is for you, exactly as you are. God does not require you to be flawless to step into this moment. He meets you in your imperfection, in your struggles, and in your questions. He sees you not as you see yourself, but as the masterpiece He created. He sees your potential, your purpose, and the greatness within you, even when you can't. This life-changing meeting is not just a spiritual experience, it has practical implications as well. Imagine waking up each day with a renewed sense of purpose, a clarity that guides your decisions, and a confidence that comes from knowing you are aligned with God's plan. This is what awaits you. Your relationships will flourish because you will begin to see others through the lens of grace and love. Your work will feel meaningful, no matter what you do, because you will understand that every action, big or small, is part of a greater purpose. You may be wondering how you will know when this meeting takes place. The truth is, you will feel it in your spirit. It might come as a moment of overwhelming peace, a realization that brings tears to your eyes, or a sudden sense of clarity about what you need to do next. It will feel like a weight has been lifted, like the pieces of a puzzle finally falling into place. And in that moment, you will know that God is with you, guiding you, and equipping you for what lies ahead. This meeting is also about renewal, a fresh start, a clean slate. Perhaps you've been carrying the weight of past mistakes, regrets, or failures. Maybe you felt stuck, unsure of how to move forward. This encounter with God will wash away those burdens and replace them with hope, strength, and a renewed vision for your life. It is an opportunity to let go of what no longer serves you and step boldly into the future He has planned. Abundance is another gift that flows from this meeting. But let me be clear, abundance is not just about material wealth. It is about the richness of life that comes from living in alignment with God's purpose. It is the abundance of peace, love, joy, and fulfillment that no earthly possession can match. It is the assurance that no matter what challenges come your way, you are equipped to face them because you are walking hand in hand with the Creator. Imagine a wellspring of blessings flowing into your life, unexpected opportunities, strengthened relationships, and a sense of inner peace that cannot be shaken. This is what happens when you align yourself with God's purpose. His blessings are not random. They are intentional, designed to equip you for the work He has called you to do. And the beauty of these blessings is that they don't just impact your life. They ripple out to those around you, inspiring and uplifting everyone you encounter. Chosen one, as you prepare for this transformational meeting, remember that God's timing is perfect. You don't need to force this moment. It will come when you are ready. Your role is to open your heart, to trust the process, and to embrace the changes that will come. This encounter is a gift, a reminder that you are not alone, that you are seen, loved, and guided by a power far greater than yourself. As you draw closer to this divine encounter, it's important to understand how to prepare your heart, mind, and spirit for the blessings that await. This meeting with God is not just about a single moment. It is the beginning of a transformation that will impact every area of your life. Preparation is key, for when God moves, He requires us to be ready to embrace His guidance fully and without hesitation. The first step in preparation is self-reflection. Take a moment to look within and examine the areas of your life that may need alignment with God's purpose. Are there doubts, fears, or burdens you've been carrying? Have you been holding on to past mistakes or regrets that keep you from moving forward? This is the time to release them. Picture yourself standing in a river, letting the current wash away everything that no longer serves you. This is what God wants for you: a fresh start, free from the weight of the past. As you reflect, allow yourself to embrace faith over fear. Fear often whispers lies, telling you that you are not good enough, not ready, or not worthy of God's blessings. But those lies have no place in your life. Faith, on the other hand, reminds you that God's grace is sufficient. It assures you that you don't need to have all the answers or be perfect to step into His plan. Faith allows you to trust that God's timing and purpose are far greater than anything you could imagine. Another vital step in preparation is surrender. This doesn't mean giving up, it means letting go of the need to control every detail of your life. Surrendering to God's will is an act of trust, a declaration that you believe His plans for you are better than your own. Imagine trying to navigate a stormy sea with your own strength, versus allowing a skilled captain to guide your ship to safety. Surrendering to God is like handing over the wheel to the ultimate captain, knowing that He will lead you to calm waters. Prayer is a powerful tool as you prepare for this encounter. Prayer is not just a way to speak to God, it is a way to align your spirit with His. When you pray, you invite His presence into your life and open yourself to His guidance. Your prayers don't have to be perfect or elaborate. They just need to be sincere. Speak to Him from your heart, sharing your hopes, fears, and dreams. Ask Him to prepare you for the transformation ahead and to reveal His purpose for your life. Alongside prayer, spend time in silence and stillness. In our busy lives, it's easy to get caught up in the noise and distractions that surround us. But God often speaks in whispers, in the quiet moments when we pause to listen. Take time each day to sit in stillness, allowing your mind to rest and your spirit to connect with His presence. In those moments, you may feel a sense of peace, clarity, or even a gentle nudge in the direction you are meant to go. As you prepare, look for signs of God's alignment in your life. These signs may come in the form of synchronicities, those moments when things seem to fall into place effortlessly. You might notice opportunities appearing out of nowhere, or conversations that feel divinely timed. These are not coincidences. They are reminders that God is actively working in your favor. Pay attention to these signs, for they are often clues pointing you toward your next steps. Your preparation also involves embracing gratitude. Gratitude shifts your perspective and opens your heart to receive more blessings. Take time each day to reflect on the good things in your life, no matter how small they may seem. Gratitude creates an atmosphere of positivity and faith, reminding you that even in the midst of challenges, God's goodness is always present. When you approach this transformational meeting with a heart full of gratitude, you position yourself to receive His blessings fully. Finally, surround yourself with positivity and encouragement. The people you spend time with, the content you consume, and the thoughts you entertain all influence your mindset. Choose to fill your life with uplifting influences that inspire and strengthen your faith. Seek out community, whether it's friends, family, or a spiritual group, who will support you on this journey. You don't have to walk this path alone. God often uses others to encourage and guide us. Chosen one, your preparation is not about achieving perfection. It is about opening your heart and spirit to the possibilities that lie ahead. This transformational meeting with God will bring renewal, abundance, and divine favor. But it begins with your willingness to prepare. Trust that as you take these steps, you are aligning yourself with the extraordinary blessings He has in store. Chosen one, as you stand on the edge of transformation, preparing your heart, mind, and spirit is essential to fully embrace what lies ahead. This preparation is not about achieving perfection, but about opening yourself to the possibilities and aligning with the divine plan already in motion. Everything in your life, from the smallest moments to the greatest challenges, has been leading you to this point. You are exactly where you need to be, and the universe is aligning in your favor. The first step in this preparation is self-reflection. Take time to look inward, not with judgment, but with honesty and grace. Reflect on the patterns and beliefs that may be holding you back. Are there fears or doubts lingering in your heart? Are you clinging to past hurts or failures that no longer serve you? These emotions can act as weights, keeping you from stepping fully into the transformation waiting for you. Acknowledge them, and then release them, like letting go of a heavy burden that has been carried for too long. Letting go is not always easy, but it is necessary. Imagine holding a tightly closed fist. Nothing can come in, and nothing can go out. But when you open your hand, you create space for blessings to flow freely. The same is true for your spirit. When you release the past, you make room for new opportunities, new growth, and new beginnings. Trust that the things you let go of were never meant to stay, and the things that are meant for you will never pass you by. As you release the old, it's time to embrace faith. Faith is the foundation of alignment. It is the bridge that connects your heart to the divine. Faith doesn't mean having all the answers or knowing exactly what will happen next. It means trusting in the process, believing that the universe is working in your favor, even when you can't see the full picture. Picture a seed planted deep in the soil. It can't see the sunlight above, but it trusts that the light is there, guiding its growth. You are that seed, and faith is your sunlight. To strengthen your faith, focus on what is already aligning in your life. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that show you are on the right path. Perhaps it's a conversation that feels divinely timed, an unexpected opportunity that appears, or a moment of peace that reassures you everything is falling into place. These are not coincidences, they are reminders that you are being guided. Trust these signs and let them fuel your belief that greater things are on the way. Another important aspect of preparation is shifting your mindset. The way you think shapes the reality you experience. If you focus on lack, fear, or limitation, that is what you will see. But if you focus on abundance, possibility, and gratitude, you will begin to notice these blessings unfolding in your life. Start each day with a mindset of expectation, declaring that good things are coming your way. Speak words of faith and positivity over your life, knowing that your thoughts have the power to shape your destiny. Gratitude is a powerful tool in this process. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you shift your energy to one of abundance. Gratitude is not just about saying thank you for the big things, it's about finding joy in the small moments, the simple blessings that often go unnoticed. Take a moment each day to reflect on what you are grateful for. It could be as simple as the warmth of the sun, the kindness of a stranger, or the strength you found to face another day. Gratitude opens your heart and aligns you with the flow of blessings in your life. As you prepare, it's important to create an environment that supports your transformation. Surround yourself with positivity and inspiration. Seek out people who uplift and encourage you, who remind you of your worth and potential. Avoid those who drain your energy or fill your mind with doubt. The company you keep has a powerful impact on your spirit, so choose relationships that align with the person you are becoming. Your physical environment matters too. Declutter your space, removing anything that no longer serves a purpose in your life. A clean, organized space creates a sense of clarity and calm, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. Consider creating a small sacred space, a corner of your home, where you can pray, meditate, or reflect. Fill it with objects that inspire you, like a favorite book, a meaningful symbol, or a candle that reminds you of the light within you. Finally, remember that preparation is an ongoing process. It's not about achieving a final state of readiness, but about continually aligning yourself with God's plan. Each day is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to take one step closer to the transformation waiting for you. Trust that you are being guided every step of the way, and know that you are exactly where you need to be. The universe is aligning in your favor, and your spirit is ready to embrace the extraordinary journey ahead. Preparation for the transformation also requires you to cultivate stillness and create space for divine alignment to take root in your life. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the chaos and noise around you. But true alignment happens when you pause and allow yourself to be present. Stillness is not about doing nothing. It's about quieting your mind and tuning into the whispers of your soul, where divine guidance speaks the loudest. Imagine sitting by a calm lake. When the water is still, it reflects the sky perfectly. But when it's disturbed by ripples, the reflection becomes unclear. The same is true for your spirit. When you allow stillness, you create a mirror for divine wisdom to be reflected in your life. Take time each day to sit in silence, to breathe deeply, and to listen not just with your ears but with your heart. In those moments of stillness, you will find clarity, peace, and the assurance that you are being guided. In this quiet space, practice visualization. Close your eyes and imagine the life you are preparing for, a life of abundance, renewal, and purpose. Picture yourself stepping into that version of yourself, free from fear, doubt, and hesitation. See the blessings flowing into your life, the relationships flourishing, and the opportunities unfolding. Visualization is not just wishful thinking. It is a way to align your energy with your desires and bring them closer to reality. As you create this vision for your life, invite God into the process. Speak to Him openly and honestly about your dreams, your fears, and your questions. Prayer is a powerful way to connect with the divine and to align your heart with His plan. Remember, prayer is not just about ask, it's also about listening. After you pray, take a moment to be still and allow God's presence to fill you. You may not always hear an audible answer, but you will feel His guidance in the peace and assurance that follow. Another key element of preparation is forgiveness. This may be one of the most challenging steps, but it is also one of the most freeing. Holding on to resentment or anger toward yourself or others creates barriers that block divine alignment. Forgiveness is not about excusing harmful behavior. It's about releasing the hold it has on your spirit. When you forgive, you set yourself free. You create space for healing and allow love to flow into the areas that were once filled with pain. Start with yourself. Let go of any guilt or shame you've been carrying. Understand that you are human, and mistakes are a natural part of the journey. God does not hold your past against you, and neither should you. Accept His grace and allow it to wash over you, renewing your spirit and reminding you that you are worthy of love, blessings, and transformation. Then, extend forgiveness to others. This may take time, and that's okay. Begin by acknowledging the hurt and asking God to help you release it. Forgiveness is a process, but each step you take brings you closer to the freedom and peace that come with letting go. As you forgive, you will find that the weight you've been carrying begins to lift, making room for the blessings that are on their way. In addition to forgiveness, cultivate faith in the timing of your transformation. Sometimes we grow impatient wondering why certain things haven't happened yet, or why our prayers seem unanswered. But divine timing is perfect, even when it doesn't align with our own expectations. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The universe is aligning not just your circumstances, but also your spirit, ensuring that you are ready to fully embrace the blessings when they arrive. Consider the example of a farmer planting seeds. After the seeds are sown, there is a period of waiting. The farmer cannot rush the process. The seeds must grow in their own time. But during that waiting period, the farmer tends to the soil, waters the plants, and trusts that the harvest will come. Your preparation is like tending the soil of your spirit. The transformation is coming, but this is the time to nurture your faith, to water your dreams with hope, and to trust that the harvest will be abundant. As you continue this journey of preparation, remind yourself that alignment is not about perfection, it's about progress. Each step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to the transformation you seek. Celebrate the growth you've experienced so far, and look forward to the blessings that are on their way. The universe is working in your favor, and God is guiding you every step of the way. Remember, you are exactly where you need to be. The challenges you faced, the lessons you've learned, and the growth you've experienced have all been preparing you for this moment. Embrace the process with faith, gratitude, and an open heart, knowing that the transformation ahead is not just a possibility, it is a promise. Chosen one, the universe has a way of speaking to us, sending subtle yet powerful messages that confirm we are on the right path. These signs are not coincidences. They are divine confirmations, gentle nudges from God reminding you that you are being guided, loved, and prepared for the next chapter of your life. If you've noticed these signs in your journey, take heart. They are clear affirmations of your readiness to step into your calling. One of the most common signs of divine confirmation is synchronicity. These are moments when things align in a way that feels almost too perfect to be random. Have you ever thought about someone and received a message from them moments later, or found the exact opportunity you needed just when you were about to give up? These are not accidents, they are the universe aligning circumstances in your favor. These synchronicities are like breadcrumbs leading you toward your purpose. Imagine walking through a forest, unsure of which direction to take. Suddenly, you notice a trail of breadcrumbs that wasn't there before, guiding you forward. That is what synchronicity feels like, a path being illuminated before you, step by step. Trust these moments. They are God's way of assuring you that you are exactly where you need to be and that the next steps will become clear when the time is right. Another powerful sign is heightened intuition. You may find yourself having a strong sense of knowing, even when there is no logical explanation for it. Perhaps you feel drawn to a particular choice or feel an unshakable sense of peace about a decision. This is your inner wisdom, a divine gift, guiding you toward what is best for you. Intuition is like a compass, pointing you in the direction of your calling. Trust it, even when it doesn't make sense to others. God's plan for you is unique, and only you can feel the pull toward it. Pay attention to the small moments of clarity that arise when you least expect them. It could be during a quiet walk, while reading a book, or even in the middle of a conversation. These moments often come with a sense of peace and certainty, as if the answers you've been seeking have suddenly fallen into place. This is not a coincidence. It is divine wisdom flowing through you, preparing you for the journey ahead. Unexpected opportunities are another sign of divine confirmation. Sometimes doors open that you never expected, and paths appear that you never considered. These opportunities may feel like they came out of nowhere, but they are part of the alignment happening in your life. They are invitations to step into your purpose, to explore new possibilities, and to trust that God's timing is perfect. You may have heard the saying, "When one door closes, another opens." This is a powerful reminder that closed doors are not failures. They are redirections. If something didn't work out the way you hoped, Trust that it was because something better is on its way. God's plan for your life is always greater than your own, and every opportunity, even the unexpected ones, is part of that plan. Signs can also appear in the form of numbers, symbols, or repeated patterns. Have you noticed certain numbers showing up frequently, like 1111 or 777? Or perhaps you've seen symbols like feathers, butterflies, or specific words that seem to follow you. These are not random occurrences, they are divine messages, reminding you that you are supported and guided. These signs are meant to inspire faith and reassure you that you are never alone on your journey. Even challenges can be signs of divine confirmation. When you face difficulties, it is often because you are being stretched and prepared for what's ahead. Diamonds are formed under pressure, and your greatest growth often comes during your toughest moments. Challenges are not a sign that you are off course. They are a sign that you are being refined. Trust that every obstacle is part of the process, and that God's hand is guiding you through it. As you recognize these signs, allow yourself to be inspired and reassured. They are evidence that you are ready for the next chapter of your life. They are reminders that you are not walking this path alone. God is with you every step of the way. These signs are His way of saying, I see you, I know you, and I am guiding you toward your destiny. Stay open to these confirmations, and don't dismiss them as mere coincidences. Each one is a message, a piece of the puzzle, and a reminder of your divine calling. The universe is aligning in your favor, and everything you need will be revealed to you in divine timing. Trust the process, and know that you are exactly where you need to be. The next chapter of your life is unfolding, and it is filled with purpose, abundance, and grace. When signs begin to appear in your life, it's natural to feel a mix of excitement and uncertainty. You may wonder if they are truly meant for you, or if you are imagining their significance. Let me assure you, chosen one, these signs are not random. They are God's way of speaking directly to your heart, guiding you with gentle reminders of His presence and His plans for you. To fully embrace them, you must learn to recognize their deeper meaning and respond with faith. Sometimes, divine confirmation comes in the form of repeated messages. Have you ever noticed a certain phrase, idea, or theme appearing everywhere through conversations, books, or even songs? These repeated messages are like echoes of God's voice, emphasizing something important that He wants you to know. Pay attention to these patterns, for they are often clues pointing to your next steps. For example, if you keep hearing about forgiveness or courage, it may be a sign that these qualities are essential for your journey forward. Another sign is the feeling of being in flow. This happens when things seem to come together effortlessly, as if the universe is aligning everything perfectly on your behalf. You may find that solutions to problems arise unexpectedly, or that opportunities align in ways that seem almost too perfect to be real. This flow is a sign that you are moving in harmony with God's plan. It is His way of reassuring you that you are on the right path and that He is clearing the way for you. It's important to note that divine signs don't always come in dramatic or obvious ways. Sometimes, they are subtle, a quiet nudge, a moment of peace, or a small coincidence that feels significant. These subtle signs require mindfulness to notice. When you slow down and remain present, you become more attuned to the ways God is working in your life. A kind word from a stranger, a sudden burst of inspiration, or a sense of calm in the midst of chaos can all be signs that you are being guided. Dreams are another powerful way that divine confirmation can appear. While we sleep, our minds are free from the distractions of the day, making it easier for God to speak to us through symbols and imagery. Have you ever woken up from a dream that felt deeply meaningful or left you with a sense of clarity? These dreams may be messages from God, offering guidance, reassurance, or insight. Keep a journal by your bedside to record any dreams that stand out to you. Over time, you may begin to see patterns or themes that reveal God's intentions. Sometimes, divine signs come in the form of people entering or leaving your life. You may encounter someone who offers wisdom, encouragement, or an opportunity at just the right moment. On the other hand, you may notice certain relationships fading away or coming to an end. While it can be difficult to let go, understand that every person in your life serves a purpose, and their presence or absences part of God's plan. Trust that He is placing the right people around you to support your journey. Even nature can provide signs of divine confirmation. Have you ever felt a sense of awe or connection while watching a sunrise, hearing the sound of rain, or noticing the gentle flutter of a butterfly? These moments remind us of God's presence in all things and His ability to speak to us through the beauty of creation. When you feel drawn to these natural signs, take a moment to reflect on what they might be telling you. They are often gentle reminders that you are loved, supported, and guided. One of the most profound signs is the feeling of peace that accompanies certain decisions or paths. When you are in alignment with God's will, you will often feel an inner calm, even if the road ahead seems uncertain. This peace is not the absence of challenges, but a deep knowing that you are on the right track. It is God's way of saying, you are exactly where you need to be. When you feel this peace, trust it. It is one of the clearest confirmations that you are walking in harmony with His plan. Chosen one, these signs are meant to inspire and uplift you, reminding you that you are never alone. They are confirmations of your readiness to step into the next chapter of your life, filled with purpose, abundance, and divine favor. When you recognize these signs, respond with gratitude and faith. Thank God for His guidance, and take the next step forward with confidence, knowing that you are supported every step of the way. As you continue this journey, stay open to the ways God is speaking to you. His signs are everywhere, waiting to be noticed and embraced. Trust that He is working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail of your life to align with His perfect plan. You are being prepared for something extraordinary, and the signs you see are proof that your time is near. Stay faithful, stay hopeful, and know that the best is yet to come. Chosen one, you are on the brink of a transformation so profound that it will redefine the way you see yourself, your life, and your purpose. Everything you've experienced, the challenges, the triumphs, the signs, and the moments of stillness has been preparing you for this extraordinary season of renewal. This is not just a possibility, it is a promise. Your time is now. God is ready to pour blessings into your life, to open doors you never imagined, and to guide you toward a future filled with abundance, peace, and purpose. As you move forward, remember that this journey is not one you walk alone. God's hand is upon you, His voice is guiding you, and His plan is unfolding in ways beyond what you can comprehend. Trust the process, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. Keep your heart open, your faith strong, and your spirit ready to embrace the incredible blessings that are coming your way. The universe is aligning in your favor, and you are exactly where you need to be. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to share it with someone who might need to hear it today. Let's spread this divine message and inspire others to embrace their own transformation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below to stay connected with us and receive more uplifting insights. Together, let's continue this journey of faith, purpose, and renewal. Your best days are ahead, and the time to step into them is now.